These foundation exercises are designed to make your cycling more efficient, to enable you to use your glute muscles and your posterior chain muscles more efficiently and take some tension off of your low back. The founder. Feet just a little wider than shoulder width apart. Just soften the knees ever so slightly and slowly bring the arms up above the head. And what this does is it builds the tension into the low back, in through the lats, in through the erector spinae muscles in here, at the same time as engaging some of the glutes. So the weight here is on your heels, and make sure you breathe through that. So as you start to engage the lats in here, helps to give some stability and some rigidity into the posterior chain, which is your glutes, hamstrings, and the low back muscles and lats in here. So you hold this here for about 10 seconds, and then you bring your arms down by your side, and you open up the front of your chest. Drive the hands down and towards the floor, and slowly internally and externally rotate the arms there. The windmill, slightly different and quite similar also, so feet a little bit wider apart. The weight comes onto the heels, arms come out in front of you, and as a counterbalance, so it looks quite similar, but the feet are a lot wider. Just soften the knees ever so slightly. So fold forwards towards the floor. Okay, so at the moment you can really feel the burn in the glutes and the low back, but you're trying to keep the lumbar spine in neutral until it gets right back down there, and then bring the left arm up towards the ceiling. Okay, and up the other side. Okay, so typically you can do 10 one side and 10 the other, or you can take it up there and hold it up there for 10 seconds. And what you'll feel is on the opposite side, on the adductor muscle here, which is the inside muscle of the thigh, you'll feel a really deep burning sensation. So the glutes are firing up here, the adductor muscles are firing up here, you feel a really deep stretch, and you can hold this on either side for 10 seconds and repeat that about 10 times on both sides. So the third exercise we're going to do is the lunge stretch, and this is more to decompress some of the joints in the back as opposed to the other two, which are more to activate some of the muscles. So we take a big step forward, and then both feet are pointing forwards here, and you reach up as high as you can. Now from here, lean all the way over, away from the standing leg. And what you're going to feel is a big stretch through the front of the psoas muscle here. So reaching up in here, and you feel the stretch across the front of the thigh and right through that psoas, which is your main hip flexor, and you lean away from there. And what this does is it helps to decompress some of these areas of the spine here and helps to offload that psoas muscle. Okay, and then from here, you can come back forwards and up onto your tiptoes, and you lengthen through that posterior chain there and then back down. And what you're doing is you're trying to reach up as high as you can, and just helps to take some tension off of the low back from those joints in there. Hit that about 10 times, and that helps to just offload the spine there. So the last exercise is called the woodpecker. So you take a big step forwards, like so. Again, make sure your pelvis is pointing forwards. Make sure your pelvis is pointing forwards, both feet are pointing forwards, and your arms come out in front of you, like here. Now from here, what you're doing is you just gently squeeze your fingertips together, keep the knees straight, and what we're learning to do, trying to teach ourselves to do, is hinge at the hips, so we're not folding at the lumbar spine. So from here, just bring your arms out forwards, lean forwards, lean forwards, lean forwards, lean forwards, and you'll feel that tension build onto that glute muscle here. Do you feel that building up there, yeah? So you hold that there for about 10 seconds, and then just back off ever so slightly. And do that 3 or 4 times, really helps to just wake up the glute muscle on that side. Nothing below the hips move, nothing above the hips move, we're just hinging right through here. So you hinge through the hip, lean forward, keep coming, reach out, reach out, reach out, hold that there, and as the further you lean forward, the more you're going to feel the tension build up in your glutes. And this is where you should feel it in there, yeah? Okay, as well as the posterior muscles in the back. Perfect. For more videos like this, go to GCN.